Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. So today I have a styling video for you. I think I have about 5 or 6 different outfits behind me on the rail. A very neutral rail, which is the colour palette I have been loving at the minute. If you're from the UK, you will know that it is super nice weather finally, and it is starting to feel like summer, which is amazing. So over the last few weeks I've picked up a few different items just to bring a new lease of life into my summer wardrobe. So I thought I would show you what I picked up, but also show you how I'm intending to wear them and some different outfit ideas. So I'm going to run through what I got really quickly, and then I will head into what's on the rail. So everything that I ended up picking up was from Farfetch. If you didn't already know, Farfetch are an online store, stock so many different items, and what they basically do is they source them from all over the world and then they ship them to you in a very quick process. So they actually source things from over 3,000 different brands, boutiques, department stores and all that stuff. So really anything that you've got your eye on, you will probably find it on Farfetch, and I'm quite confident saying that. So it's always my go-to place when I'm looking for something in particular, but also my go-to place if I'm just wanting to have a browse, see what's kind of in stock, see if anything takes my fancy. And that's because it's a really lovely website to go through. Always mention this, but I do think it's very important to mention they have such a good delivery and return service. So pretty much every time I've made an order, my items will be here within 3 or 4 days max, and if I need to make a return, it's the most simple process. You just go into your account, process the return, and someone will come to your house from either that day or the next day or whenever you choose, and the whole thing is just seamless. They always have something on there that I'm looking for, and they always have something on there that I'm not looking for that I end up picking up. So if you're on the hunt for something in particular or just adding something new to your wardrobe, I highly recommend having a little browse, because there will be something that will catch your eye. They also have the most amazing pre-love section with Hermes, Celine, Louis Vuitton, like everything you can imagine. And of course I have a discount code for you. I think that's probably my most asked question ever of my whole career on the internet is, do you have a Farfetch code? So I do. It is YT10 Nadia. I'll pop it here. I'll also pop all the T's and C's down below. Make sure to use that code if you're going to make any purchases. And let's jump into what I picked up. So if any of you watched my last, was it my last video? Yeah, my last video. It was quite a colourful haul. I said in that video that I have just been leaning into this trend of colour, but doing it quite cautiously because I don't want to jump with 2 feet and then have a whole lot of stuff that I'll just never wear. So that's basically where I'm at with this whole colour trend. I do really love it, and I am really enjoying it, but I'm kind of finding my own way with it. So what I went onto Farfetch initially for was a handbag that was in a kind of pastel-y light colour that would then lean into that trend but wouldn't be too kind of in your face and extreme. So that's what I did. I found the most beautiful bag. Actually, I've stuck between a few because they have some gorgeous summer pieces, but this is the one that I picked up. So this is the Chloe Mini Marcy tote bag in this beautiful, I think they call it, yeah, they call it light eucalyptus. So it's this gorgeous, really light green color. Such a beautiful color for summer. Really fell in love with this bag. You know when you're kind of looking for something brief in your head? So I had like quite a large brief in my head. I wanted something that was colorful and would work for summer. That was kind of it. And I went through all the pages, a few that I was choosing between, but really when I saw this one I just knew this is the bag I had to have. So it has a top handle here, which I love. I've mentioned this quite a few times, but for me to buy a bag that is a little bit more expensive, I always look out for a top handle but also a crossbody, because I think that's where you get the most wear out of a handbag. I think what really drew me to this bag was the shape of it. It's got a very lovely kind of like bohemian casual feel. I feel like that is kind of what Chloe is to me anyway. It's very much like a summer, well, most of Chloe, not all of it, but yeah, it's very much like a summer brand for me. It's very kind of girly and feminine, a little bit kind of leaning onto that boho vibe. This was perfect. It's going to look amazing with kind of white dresses, but also will work with linens and jeans and things like that. So it has this kind of rope detail top there. It has this gold hardware, but it doesn't look sort of aged, but it definitely doesn't look super shiny. And there also is quite a lot of gold on it, but it's definitely not overpowering, and I think it works so beautifully with this green tone. On the front there is a little section here, which is really handy for cards, or if you just wanted to put like some change in there, and that just closes with a little strap like this. And then in the main compartment, it's actually very roomy considering it's quite a small bag. So it is really, let me take the cards out, it is really just one big compartment there, and there's a little space at the back, if you can see there, for your cards. And then if you can see there, it is lined with this lovely sort of khaki material. And finally, it has a zip closure all the way across the top as well, which is really handy. I do love an open bag, but I definitely find if I'm going to the city or if I'm going shopping, something that is a crossbody and something that has a zip is always what I choose. So yeah, as I say, this is so beautiful. I think it just ticks all the boxes that I really had looking for a summer bag. Colourful, it was small enough, it would do day to night, but it also would work beautifully with neutral tones, and I think this does exactly that. I will show you as we go, but I've styled up with a lot of outfits on this rail and it is just divine. So that's my first thing. And then as I say, everything else that I have picked up now were just kind of something that caught my eye and I had to get them. So the next was this beautiful bag from Cult Gaia. This is called the Taja tote bag. I saw this and just fell in love. I thought it would be the most perfect summer bag. It will especially be amazing for holidays, and I just loved how unique it was. Normally when you see bags in this kind of woven like rattan material and then this kind of top handle, you expect them to kind of be flimsy and soft, whereas this is hard. It doesn't move from this shape, and I just thought that was so cool. Cult Gaia is such a beautiful brand. They do so many gorgeous bags, and I always feel like everything they do is quite unique and definitely summer focused. So yeah, I just thought this was amazing. Completely timeless as well. This isn't a bag that will go out of style in a few years. Same with this little Chloe one actually. I feel like this is definitely a timeless piece, even though I bought it because of the whole color trend. I feel like the shape is also one of Chloe's like classic styles, so I feel like this also is not going to be a just for now bag. I love the fact that this little circle kind of looks cut out and the rest of it is still one whole circle. And then on the inside, if you can see, it is completely lined in this lovely kind of brownie nude tone. And then the only other real bit of detail is here. You can see the tiny little branding of Cult Gaia, which I don't think is a huge feature, but I think it's actually a really lovely little thing to have on there. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely going to be more of a high summer piece and also a holiday piece, but definitely not just a for now piece. This also, I mean, mostly will just be worn kind of hooked on your shoulder, but it can also, if you wanted to, have it tucked up there as well, and it's actually very comfortable. And then the next thing I picked up was a pair of shoes from Castagna. This is a Spanish brand, I'm pretty sure, and I have shown you probably quite a few times over the years on this channel the wedges that I always pick up. They are the most comfortable summer shoes ever, like honestly ever. If I'm going on holiday, I always say this, if I go on holiday, I'm taking my wedges from Castagna and that's probably it. So the styles and the colors are gorgeous and they're just kind of like that does everything shoe. However, I did not know that they did sandals. When I saw these on Farfetch, I thought I have to get these. They are so cute. Very simple, but the same kind of style as the wedges. These actually came in quite a few different colors, but I went for this really lovely natural tone. And then they have this really cute little frayed detail all along the edges, and I think they're just the perfect little summer sandal. And on the bottom there, they have a very slight woven platform as well. So yeah, as I say, they're a very simple shoe. They're definitely a casual shoe. They're going to be such a staple in my spring summer wardrobe, and already when I'm styling them up, I'm finding that I'm reaching for them with basically every single outfit. So yeah, a really good shoe, and if they're going to be half as comfortable as the wedges, I'd be very happy. The final thing I picked up was actually a pair of knitted, I was going to say woven, knitted trousers. These are from a brand called St. Agni. I've never heard of that brand before, but I really fell in love with these when I saw them on the website. They would be just the most perfect staple casual trousers for the summer. So flattering, so comfortable, and I know they do them in a black, so I'm going to have to pick them up as well. They're 100% cotton, they're obviously knitted, they have a very comfortable elastic waistband, and they just come down into a wide leg bottom. They're an awkward crop, but a good awkward crop. These kind of finish mid shin for me, which is great. It means they work fantastic with sandals, but also trainers. And you could also even do a wedge with the length of these. Even though these are definitely a summer piece, they have a good bit of weight for them. They're a very lovely made trouser, good quality. And I think even throughout the winter months, these would be a really good kind of like traveling or just super casual look. So that was all my new in pieces. Remember, if you want to shop anything, use YT10 Nadia for 10% off. T's and C's down below. And now, without nattering on too much, let's jump into the styling. So starting off with look number one, we've done a very casual look. So I started off with my knitted trousers. And as my top, I popped on this gorgeous oversized linen shirt from Marble Swimwear. It's actually part of my collection, which will already already be live when this video goes out. I've been wearing it so much over the last few weeks. I really loved that linen paired with that knitted trouser. They are two different colors, as you can see. The trousers are a lot more cream and the shirt is a true white. However, it looked really nice together. What I've done is I've just buttoned up a few of those buttons on the shirt, and then I've tied it into a bow and then tucked the little extra bits underneath so you can't see them, and that just cropped the shirt. It gave me a waist and it made sure that I wasn't doing too like baggy with an outfit that didn't need it. To keep it all nice and simple, I've popped on my little castagna slip-ons. In terms of my bag, I feel like it kind of depends how hot it is and where you're going and what you're doing. So for the ultimate summer chic look, I would finish it off with my Cult Gaia rattan bag. This just looked so beautiful, especially next to the linen and then the knitted trouser. I just think it worked so perfectly at finishing it off. However, yesterday I was in the city and I wanted to wear something that was a little bit, just ever so slightly less summery. All of my basics were the same, but I actually finished it off with a darker sandal and then also an oversized tote bag. I'll pop a picture here on screen, and it just made it very wearable for the day-to-day in like the middle of London. Okay, and then on to outfit number 2. We are keeping these knitted trousers on, but I'm dressing them up ever so slightly. So this for me would be like a middle of the day if you were going for like nice drinks somewhere. Even if you're going for like a nice lunch, I think this is a really good outfit for that. So starting off with my main item as my knitted St. Agni trousers. So those trousers are high-waisted. You get a tiny little bit of skin, and then I've popped on my little Zara knitted bralette. By the way, one thing about those trousers, and I don't know how a knitted trouser can do this, but it gives you a really nice bottom shape. Just saying. You're showing a bit of midriff, it's keeping it nice and summery, but this and then paired with this black blazer over the top keeps it more into that sort of smart side. So this is just a oversized Topshop blazer. I think these trousers actually work so beautifully with something a little bit more smart. On my feet for this one, I finished it off with my Fendi slides. These worked so perfectly because obviously they are black, but then also they have the rattan color as well, which tied in so perfectly with the knitted trousers. And then to finish that off, I've popped on my YSL envelope bag. This has no hardware, well, it has hardware, but no colored hardware, as you can see. So it's all one tone, very muted, and it worked so nicely. I feel like this one would work for a lot of different things. You could do it for a meeting, you could do it for lunches or for drinks, but I also think it would be a really beautiful one for the office. The only difference I would do is I would not wear a cropped top, and I'd maybe find something with a little bit less cleavage. So just put on like a black cami. Moving on, I've got these beautiful wide leg long trousers on. They have a crease down the front, if you can see there. And the reason I love these so much is because they are the perfect smart casual piece. You can wear these dressed up or dressed down. I feel like the front crease and the color give a really nice smart feel, but the shape and the fit and the pockets and the whole kind of slouchiness of them make it really nice and casual. So I've popped on this ribbed knitted little cami. So I've just tucked that in to the trousers. I love the deep V on this top, and I love how the back and the front are completely identical. You don't have to wear a blazer with this one. If it was hot enough, I probably wouldn't, but just if you wanted to wear something a little bit more covered up, I've pulled this linen blend blazer from Abercrombie, and it's all the neutral tones but all slightly different, and they all work really nicely together. So I've just popped this over my shoulders. Say you were out at meetings and you wanted to just have a little bit more coverage on your arms, this is a really good option. So this outfit, if I was to dress it up a little bit more, I'd put on a pair of heels, but I wouldn't change anything else. So it's basically just a case of changing up your shoes. But for the minute, I've popped it on with my little sliders. The trousers finish right kind of in the middle of them, so when you're walking and when the wind is blowing them, you do get a good look at your shoes, but they're definitely not the main focus of the whole look. And then just to finish that off, I've popped on my Chloe bag. This is doing exactly what I bought this bag for. So I wear a lot of neutrals, especially over the last few months and for the coming months. And I wear a lot of sort of one-toned outfits. And I wanted this was just to bring that little pop of color, that little bit of kind of like new life, summer life into the outfit. I think this does that just so beautifully. I also really love the grained leather against the more kind of smart trousers and the blazer, but all natural kind of materials and tones, and I just think it looked really nice. Moving on to a more kind of daytime look, pulled my white Zara jeans. I think I've shown you guys these in probably like all my videos recently, but these are like, I think they're called the vintage mom jean from Zara. And they're a really beautiful fit. They're a straight leg mom jean, but they're more of a slim fit, so very flattering. On the top, I've popped on this gorgeous blouse, which I picked up from Mango a few months ago now. I just adore The detail on it and the sleeves are just so beautiful. So I really do love white and white together, so the white jeans and the white blouse, but I feel like it's an outfit style that you really have to style up well. I think it seems like it's going to be a really easy one to do, but for me anyway, I found full white outfits look amazing, but they've taken me a few different tries to finish them off perfectly. So for this one, to break up the white and bring in some more natural tones, I've popped on this Loewe belt. I feel like this did the most perfect job at just breaking up the whites and also allowing me to bring in some other tones to the look. But shoe-wise, I've popped on my Castagna slides. I think I'm wearing these with like basically every single outfit. Yeah, because they are fantastic. So bag wise, there's two options. One is more kind of like summer bohemian vibe, and one is more kind of cool city chilled vibes. So this is the first option. Obviously it's my Cult Gaia rattan bag. I think this just finished it off perfectly. It keeps the whole look very summery. Or if I wanted to dress it up ever so slightly more, or if I was in the city or going shopping in it, I think I would wear this little Chloe bag. I actually was going to take off the belt when I wore this with it, but I think it looks really nice. I think it actually works really nicely together. So I just kept everything the same apart from my handbag. So a very slight change, but it really does completely change the whole feel and look of the outfit. Okay, and then onto my final two looks. It's the same outfit, but again, we're just changing out the shoes. So the first are some linen trousers. These are from H&M. I love the fit of these. They are a smart kind of top. There's no exposed button detail or anything. They have darted seams all the way down, and then they finish as a kind of cropped straight leg. As my top, I've popped on this gorgeous little knit from Frame. Frame is mainly known for their denims, but I have quite a few little jumpers like this from there. So I really love the tones of this one, and I love the shoulder detail. Just tucked that one in to the waistline of my trousers. They are very similar in colour, but obviously not the same. And I felt like I didn't really need anything other than that. It's just a very comfortable and simple look. On my feet, I've popped on my, you guessed it, my sliders again. The trousers do finish at the ankle in a crop. So I feel like, again, you're getting a full look at the shoes. And these are a darker fabric than the rest of the outfit. So I do think, even though they don't steal the show, they're definitely a focus of the outfit. So yeah, I really love these. Just to finish that off, I popped on my little Chloe bag. I feel like this outfit, again, is a very good example of why I picked up a coloured bag. The outfit would work with a neutral bag and it would work with a brown bag, but I feel like bringing in that little element of colour just completely transforms it and just brings a really lovely kind of unique element to it. So that was the first look using those items. It's a very simple one, but I also think if you were to pop on some loafers, that is a really great one for the office. And as my final look of the whole video, I am wearing the same trousers and jumper, but I'm popping on my Loewe belt just to bring a more smart feel into the upper half of the look. I feel like the tan and the gold also work so beautifully with the tones of this outfit. And then shoe wise, it's something I don't think I've even shown Instagram. I haven't shown anyone these shoes, and I got them ages ago on Farfetch. And I've just kept them because it's not been nice enough to wear them. They are still on there. Of course, I will link them below because these are a work of art. So these are from Jacquemus, and I'm not too sure what the name of these are, but I saw them on Farfetch. I think it must have been in like January or February, maybe March. No, it must have been like January, February, and I picked them up like literally immediately. I think there was like 3 sizes left, and I was like, I need those heels right now. So this is what they look like. But with this outfit, they looked so beautiful. I loved the little linen detail on the shoe paired with the trousers. I think they bring a really cool kind of modern element to this look, because actually without them, it is quite a simple kind of classic style. And then for my bag, there's 2 options. Let me know down below. I think I'm leaning towards my Chloe bag, but equally you could tone the whole look down and just wear a simple kind of neutral toned bag. So I thought this one looked really beautiful and finished it off really nicely and kept it all very neutral, but the belt obviously is where the colour comes in. I thought with those shoes, they are screaming for a partner in the outfit, and this would be their partner. A little bit of colour, a little bit of funkiness, and just kind of bringing it into that more modern style as well. So yeah, I thought this looked really beautiful with it as well. Okay, and that is everything that I picked up. It was just a quick one today. A few looks that I've pulled out from my wardrobe and a few new in pieces which I'm obsessed with. Remember, if you would like to shop anything, use my discount code, which is YT10 Nadia. That will get you 10% off selected items. I will pop all the T's and C's down below. So everything that I have shown you today, I will also pop down below, and if anything is out of stock, I will of course link some alternatives as per usual. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I think that's it. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.